Are they doing work outside right now while I'm filming? I still have to film my intro. Hey guys, I'm back with a new video. My name is Tima, and today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. I'm going to touch on a few different topics in this video, but today this video is sponsored by Ana Luisa. So Ana Luisa is a sustainable jewelry company. They have pieces that range anywhere from like $39 anywhere to higher end pieces. So there's really stuff for everyone. And the cool thing is right now is that they're having a 15% off, and it started January 14th and it's going all the way to February 14th. So if you guys are looking for stuff for Valentine's Day or stuff to wear, I think this will be a really good option for you guys. I chose these pieces just because I don't really wear jewelry that often, and I've always wanted paperclip earrings for some reason. I see people wearing them all the time and I'm like, okay, I really do want those. I wanted just like a set of gold pieces. I usually wear only silver pieces, so for me this is a bit different, and I kind of wanted to just try it out for my style for today. And I feel like that these earrings just really go well with my hairstyle that I'm wearing personally. Also, I really have issues looking for rings for my fingers. My fingers are actually pretty tiny, and so I like the fact that they have this adjustable ring. I'm probably gonna put it on my middle finger, like my first finger actually. I like it because it's adjustable. I love adjustable rings, and I've always wanted one because they just fit really nicely. Going through the pieces, my first piece that I ended up choosing was the Sia earrings. They're originally $59. And because they have the 15% off sale right now, they're only $50. So you will save some money if you end up buying these. Again, Valentine's Day is coming up, so it's a really good option. I also ended up getting the puffed heart necklace. This is called Lev, and it's also $50, originally $59. So it's around the same price range, you guys. The quality is amazing. I really am in love with the chain. It's not too thick for me, and it has like really nice like rectangular links going all around it. The twisted adjustable ring is originally $39, but it is on sale for only $33. So this is a really, really good price, and I personally feel like it looks great and it feels great. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall off on me or anything. It just feels nice and light. I don't like heavy rings at all. Like, that's not my thing. My fingers are just kind of tiny. I don't want anything to really weigh me down or anything. Yeah, so again, they're having their 15% off sale for Valentine's Day. So remember, it goes all the way to February 14th. So be sure to go ahead and check them out. I'm gonna go ahead and put the links to all the pieces down below. Thank you for Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. I probably already did my intro and everything, and we're gonna just talk about a couple of things. And I think I only have like 2 topics that I want to touch on today. And one of them, I should have done more research, but I do remember seeing this video where this guy was like talking about how women in their 30s are kind of like washed up, and you know, it's not the guy, okay, so it's not the guy that was talking about high value women. Like, it wasn't that guy, it was a different guy that was just saying that men should be looking for women who are like in their early 20s, like when they're in their prime. And I wanted to kind of touch on that because I know that you guys like me talking about topics that I'm interested in, and I don't do that nearly enough. So from here on out, I'm really gonna start doing my research and like talking about stuff that's been on my mind, and I'm gonna really try to make that a consistent thing on my channel because you guys do like it. Benefit sent me a few things, and this was one of them. They sent me their professional. I love this one, and we're gonna just get started. Pores seem a little bit raised today, so I'm gonna try to fix that. Okay, so going back to what I was saying before, too high maintenance, washed up, they expect too much, and like women in their 20s are a lot more beautiful, they're a lot more youthful, are willing to kind of have like that equal give and take, whereas women in their 30s expect more, all that stuff, and like we're just not as youthful, we're not as good looking and everything. And I completely disagree with that. So I'm gonna talk about age right now and how I feel about age, because I am approaching my 30s and I turn 29 next month. If I can find the clip, which I'm going to search for the clip and I'm probably gonna put it in this video, I'm gonna really try my best to do that. I wanted to say like me versus my 20s. So, you know, when you're in your 20s, I think it's just a time for you to like make mistakes, experiment with your looks and everything, which I didn't really get to, I guess I did get to do that, but I was messing up hardcore. Like, I looked a bit questionable. I'm not saying I looked ugly or anything, but I was really trying to experiment because I didn't really get to do that while I was like in high school and like in college. I really tried to experiment and everything. I'm using a powder also over my primer before I put on my foundation. Yeah, so my experimenting was like really extreme. I was trying to figure out what looked best on me and everything. And I think as I approach my late 20s, I feel like I have way more of a handle on what I like as far as like my fashion, hair, makeup, everything, what looks best and what works best for me. I'm still on that journey right now. I would not want to go back to my early 20s right now. Like I just don't feel like and I also don't feel like I'm in competition with anyone that's in their early 20s. And energetically, I feel really young. I'm still really young, don't get me wrong, but I feel like there's a stigma against people in their late 20s, and when they start approaching their 30s, like they're just getting too old, like we are washed up. We should be successful at this point, which that's a whole nother story, I think, that I could get into. But you know, there are people that are late bloomers. I feel like even like myself, career-wise and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna say, guys, that like people to this day still say, oh, you don't look like your age. Like you still look like you're in your early 20s, or I thought you were like 22 or like 21. And I just wanted to say, like, I don't even know what 30s look like, or I don't know what people expect your 30s to look like. I think everyone looks different. Everyone is energetically different as far as their age goes. People can be more mature, they can be more wise. I feel like I'm still like a kid at heart. I'm responsible, but like I still have those qualities of not a kid, but like someone that's more youthful. I still have those qualities. And that's just a more energetic thing in my opinion. I'm also using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. I wanted to use my new Laura Mercier stuff, so I just skipped a step. But they did send me a few things. They sent me their new Camouflage Concealer. So I'm gonna use that on my dark spots right now. And then they also sent me their Concealer Duo. So I'm gonna try to use this. Okay, so my camera had shut off for a second. Problem areas. And we're gonna just kind of get into it. Don't think that I ever really believed in timelines. Ever since I was even in college or in high school, I didn't believe in a certain timeline for myself to be successful. I might have thought about it, I might have been pressured about it for a bit, but I don't think it was ever like weighing on my mind, like, oh, I'm not doing this yet, I should be doing this. But I don't think it was ever really an issue for me. I just think I've been kind of going with the flow and trusting the process as I get older, and it's been working for me so far, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer now. I like this stuff because it's very light on the skin. And yeah, I don't know. It was just really weird because everything that he was describing in the video, it didn't describe me, and I'm sure it doesn't describe most people. I think that there's just this idea, and it's also like a weird thing. It's like, with men, I guess they don't feel like they have an age limit when it comes to dating or anything or being with someone. They just feel like they're invincible. I don't mind youthful energy. I think that at any age you can have that, even in your 40s, 50s, 60s, however old you are. There are people in their 50s that look like they're in their 30s, like, in my opinion, I don't know. I'm gonna use the concealer by XX Revolution in 12.5. This is their Fix It concealer underneath my eyes. I actually like how this foundation is looking on me today. But I wanted to spend my last couple of years in my 20s just kind of traveling, doing really cool things, saying like I wanted to experience a few more things before I turned 30 as like a point. It's like a marking point in my life. So I always end up using my e.l.f. concealer, Deep Olive. It's their 16-hour camo concealer. Love this stuff. And I also like the color. I think it just adds like a nice highlight underneath my eyes. And it has like a yellow undertone, and I don't have any other concealers in this shade, so I'm gonna have to honestly purchase some more soon. What was I saying again? I think did I really just touch on that whole topic? Mattify everything. I'm gonna put probably just like a little bit too much, to be honest, but honestly, whatever. I'm not doing a crazy amount of foundation anyway, so. But yeah, oh my God, like especially after this lockdown, oh, I'm using the Amon Clay 4 powder foundation, but especially after this lockdown, I'm gonna literally, there's just so much stuff to do. There's so many places to go see, to go travel, and I'm very, very excited for that. I'm also excited to see my friends again. Like that's been a really big thing that I've been thinking about lately that I just miss doing. I miss going hiking. I feel like there's still a long way to go with that, so, you know. Oh, I'm using the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. This stuff is pretty cool because it really does keep your brows like in place, And like if you like, there are people that get their brows laminated and stuff, and I don't know if I would ever do that, but it kind of gives you that effect. Like it just makes your eyebrows kind of stay up. I think that's it for that age topic. If you guys have any other questions though, please let me know down below. Use my Kaleidos contour palette. This is their darker one. They only have 2 palettes, or no, they have 3 palettes. This is the darkest one that I own. I'm gonna blend that out, don't worry. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Superstay powder. Oh yeah, I also want to thank you guys for commenting on my video where I was talking about me being insecure because of Instagram and stuff like that. You know, people had really related to that video, and I really appreciate you guys like giving your thoughts and stuff on that, because I think it's an important topic. Another thing that I wanted to talk about in this video was I'm probably late because I just wasn't really creating content during this time when this was happening, but there were a lot of videos about people doing the whole Fufu challenge and stuff, and like, you know, trying African food, for the most part Nigerian food. If you guys didn't know, I am Liberian American. My parents are from Liberia, West Africa. We do eat a lot of the same foods, but we do make the foods differently. I think a lot of different countries in Africa make similar dishes some of the time, but they don't taste the same, just have a different spin on things, and that's a normal thing anyway. Like, it's a whole continent, inevitable, right? But I think as a whole, we could all, as African people, relate to what was going on. And I thought it was really cool, like just seeing people wanting to try, you know, our foods and stuff. And, you know, some people genuinely liked it. It was really weird though, when I did see a lot of other videos where people were just kind of bashing the food and not really, you know, saying like, oh, you know, this isn't my thing. They were just more so saying that it was like a gross meal, or like they didn't like it. Like, it was just like the way it was being said that was kind of rude. And for some reason, I am not as shocked when other races do it, but when it's like our own people, you know, stick their noses up at culture, like food, everything, because food is a part of our culture. And, you know, when Black Americans do that, because we all, you know, our ancestors come from the same place, it's just very weird to see. Like, it's kind of just like seeing someone that's related to you that should be open to your culture just kind of bash it. And, you know, I think that food is just a huge part of it. Like, you can just say that you don't like something and then not like add all that extra stuff to it. Even like another YouTuber that I watch, you know, here and there, like I know like there was a video with her and her boyfriend trying like egusi soup and stuff, and like all that, which egusi soup I don't think that we have in Liberia. I don't think that that's our thing, but like I've had it before, I loved it. That's not really the point, but just how they were reacting to the food was kind of weird to me. I get that, but it would just be nice to see in the future that, so I can actually go out and just, you know, enjoy more like Liberian dishes. It's just not a common thing, and I don't think that people are as open to trying these types of foods here. Aren't as many popular businesses for the market, you know? So the more that there's exposure, the better. So I'm saying that this was a good thing, but also, you know, because it's such a good thing and because it got so popular, people need to tread lightly and just be very respectful of the culture. That's what I wanted to say. Because I know, like, I don't really talk about being African that much or being Liberian that much on my channel, but it's still a big part of me. And my parents, you know, really did raise me in a way where like I was really exposed to the culture. And I've been to Liberia, I've been to the Ivory Coast, I got to see the motherland and everything. I haven't been back in a long time, obviously, but it was really nice to see, and the food is my favorite. I love Liberian food. I love it so much, and so if someone was like eating food from my culture and they were acting like that, I would just feel very, I would feel very disrespected, and that's not a fun feeling to have when it comes to like stuff that you like or stuff that's a part of your culture. So just be careful, you guys, if you are going to try the challenge, or if you do want to try food from somewhere else. It could be any culture, anyone's culture. Just be respectful, even if you don't like the food. Just like, there's a way to do it. We shouldn't have to say this. It should be a thing that's already known, but there are lots of kids that are doing this too. But the thing is, the people that I saw that were acting like that weren't even children. They were like grown adults. So we got to get it together. So, oh, I'm using the ColourPop Crush Pressed Powder palette. Yeah, I really like this palette. It's just like a lot of browns, or like neutral browns, but it's very, very sparkly. What time is it? It's like, what, 3:35 p.m. I need to do my liner now. Now I'm gonna do my eyeliner. Ew, what was I thinking? Oh my God. Oh yeah, let me also know if there's any topics that you guys want me to touch on this week, because I want to make another video, another talking video, and just me using some new products. I just got the new Sugar Pill 10th anniversary collection, and me kind of just reviewing that collection because I just got it in the mail the other day, and I'm curious to see how it's going to look. Yeah, Black Radiance blush in Brick House. Yeah, this is pretty fire. I like this one, or this blush. I don't know, it's just like the perfect amount of red for me, for my skin tone. It is kind of harsh though, I will say, so you're gonna have to blend it out. And I like to kind of just put this like on my nose, like so. I'm gonna do a little bit of freckles here. Are they doing work outside right now while I'm filming? I still have to film my intro. Okay, maybe they're gonna stop because I really need to film still. Okay, so I think that's it for this look. I just decided to put more mascara on. I don't feel like putting on lashes today, and like my liner is pretty thick as it is. Anyways, yeah, that's it for this look. Don't know if I'm gonna take any photos today. I am wearing my necklace from Ana Luisa. So this is their heart-shaped necklace that I wanted to go ahead and get. But yeah, that's it for this look. I hope that you guys like the topics that I touched on for today. If you want me to talk about anything else, put questions, or if you have any questions about me or just anything that you want me to talk about, put it down below. You guys are really awesome. And yeah, I just love doing get ready with me's. I think recently I keep looking in the viewfinder, but I'm just trying to check if I look okay. Yeah, that's it for this video. Hope that you guys like it. I'm gonna go ahead and try to film this intro, and that's pretty much it. So I will talk to you guys later. Have an awesome day, and yeah, bye.